Alright, for my persuasive speech, I chose to do lowering the drinking age to 18 in the United States. I feel like it should be done for several reasons. The first of which is basically 18-year-olds are adults. An adult is somebody that's responsible for their own decisions. They have to face consequences if they make the wrong choices or all these things. They can live on their own if they want to. Their parents are no longer necessarily in control of them. So they have independence, and I feel that that's a good enough reason that they should be able to make their own choices about alcohol, regardless of the studies that show that it may harm their brains to do so. Basically, my first argument for this is that there's a military draft in the United States that 18-year-old males are required to register for. And I feel that if an 18-year-old male is required to register for a draft that could potentially lead him to risk his life for the country, he should be allowed to have a beer in the country that he's risking his life for. According to procon.org, that's where I got this idea from. Basically, they said that if somebody has to put their life on the line, they should be required to, or be allowed to have a beer. Another thing, they have the right to do things that 18-year-olds are allowed to do. They can buy tobacco, they can buy lottery tickets, they can do all these kind of things. I mean, look at tobacco. Tobacco is really harmful for your health. If you smoke, you can get lung cancer. Dipping can cause mouth cancer. I mean, it's just as harmful, if not more harmful than alcohol is. So why should an 18-year-old be allowed to do these things but not be allowed to drink? 18-year-olds can go to places that are centered around drinking, like bars and clubs and all these kinds of places. Really, it's kind of just rubbing it in their faces, the fact that they can't drink whenever they're at a place that basically everybody is there to drink and to have a good time. So it's not really fair that they should be allowed to walk in the door and not be able to drink and have fun with their peers just because they aren't 21 yet. Another thing, lowering the drinking age can remove the temptation of drinking. According to procon.org, 18-year-olds drink more simply because they feel that it is like a forbidden fruit for them to drink. Some scientists suggest that lowering the age to 18 would take away these temptations for 18-year-olds, so that they won't want to drink as much, and it won't be as big of a deal for them to drink. So this would make it be a much better alternative than today all the underage drinking that occurs in the United States. So basically, that's my views on why the drinking age should be lowered. I believe that many of my peers, they're age 18, should feel the same way about this. I know that I feel that since I'm considered an adult now, I'm about to be 19, I'm considered an adult, I don't feel that it's really fair for me to be held down and told that I can't do something that all other adults can do once they reach the age of 21. So for most of my peers, I feel that this is a valid argument, just the same as mine is. So basically, that's why the drinking age needs to be lowered. I believe that something really needs to be done about this. I believe that as a group, 18 to 20-year-olds should all get together and start protesting this and be able to make it to where that we can actually drink with all other adults that are 21 and over whenever we go to social gatherings and all this kind of stuff, because it's not fair that we get held down and told we can't drink just because we're 21, but we are adults. We're not 21, but we're adults. So that's how I feel about lowering the drinking age in the United States. Thanks.